if I got you right, after that, then we go ahead and so the first after we identify the program, the first thing we write a statement, or the first thing is to apply the. Okay, I want to get here. What is the best way? Is it to first of all to do the application for admission, or do we apply for scholarship before we get the admission?
Okay.
What comes
as
first?
I said, 99 of these programs are merged together. So you apply at Stanford. Admission is linked to the scholarship, so you don't do another application. So if they say if we apply for PhD in mathematics, you are going to be admitted for PhD in mathematics, they give you money. Otherwise, they don't admit you. That's why I tell people, don't apply any university. They haven't said they'll give you money if you get admission. If they say they don't give you the money, don't apply, because if you apply, that means you are going to pay on your own pocket. So you have to apply the university, which says, let me give you an example.
Oh.
Let me give you the example. Okay. This is the University of Pennsylvania. It says, the University of Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, all accepted full-time PhD applicants are offered the Benjamin Franklin Fellowship, which includes the cost of tuition, fees, and health insurance, as well as providing an annual stipend. So if it hasn't said this way, don't apply. Because if you apply, you're going to pay for your own. You see? It says. That's what I give the example. So this is the full-funded program, let's say, for biomedical engineering. It says, they say, for instance, at the University of Cornellus, for instance, in New York, since the biomedical engineering department was founded in 2004, all PhD students have been fully funded. That is tuition, stipend, and health insurance throughout their degree program. That they tell you exactly. So if they say this way, means you have this one. But don't apply if they haven't said they're going to give the money. That means if you apply, they'll tell you are not being admitted, or unless others want to go on your own funding, go ahead. Good luck with that one. Does that make sense? So scholarship and admission merge together. There are certain programs you are allowed to apply. For instance, if you apply, for instance, I'm giving you Chevening scholarship. They say you apply for scholarship, and then they tell you go and apply for any university, then give us admission to support this one. There are few they give the instruction, but just don't go and I see this university, this is cool. I'm a Manchester United fan. I'm applying University of Manchester. They haven't said they give you money. Okay, go ahead and go and be a ball boy to collect the ball from Manchester United pitch, and then they'll give you scholarship. I don't know, but it has to say clearly, you get the money. If they haven't said, don't go. It's just like,
okay,
yeah, that is the simple way. It has to say.
Okay, so after that now, they move from that step. The next thing is now to go ahead and do the application.
Yes, and in the application, you already have the TOEFL exam. You already have results. If it's in US, you already have the GRE on top of that. If you're applying in US.
Yes.
Then, so the application consists of the form itself, the English proficiency test results, and the whatever. But if in America you have this one, if it's in America or Canada, USA or Canada, you have to pay application fee. Then you have recommendation letters, 3 recommendation letters. Because you're coming to study, at least 2 should come from academia. Like at least 2 of your former teachers, professors have to write academic recommendation. And at least if you are working, at least another one, or either all of them, but at least 2 from academic, 1 from your supervisor if you are working. Or all should come from academia, because they have to show that you are competent in taking the studies. Then you have to write the statement of purpose. Why should they give you the money? Or why should they admit you? And this is what I'm telling you. It's not about how poor you are. It's explaining, okay, this is my qualifications. It's just like the question, why should we hire you? Not because I don't have a job or you're looking for money. You cannot say that when that is your intention. And you cannot say, I want to come to this particular program because it's my dream to become an American citizen. No. Show your work, show your education level, qualifications, work experience, and what makes you special. What are you going to contribute to the university when you get admission? And once you come back, you have to indicate you are coming back, even if you don't have intention to come back. What you come back, what you have gained, it will help you to fill the gap which you didn't have in your community. How are you going to help your community? So that is statement of purpose. And a few applications, they might require application sample, writing sample. That means give us the work you have ever written in a professional setting as a sample, so that they can see your ability to write. So those are the basic key things when you are going to do application. So if you apply, let's say in America, you apply and you don't pay application fee, they don't process, your application is incomplete. If they say there it's mandatory to have application GRE and you didn't submit, they don't process. So it's easy.
Are there universities, EBM, are there universities that don't require the admission fee? Because I can imagine if somebody has to apply to 20 or 30 universities, how much money are they going to spend for admission?
I applied 25, I paid all of them. Because I wanted
How much money per each?
Each university, it costs between $50 to $100.
Each university?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is an investment.
That's why I tell people.
Because like Ontario is different. Because when you're applying for Ontario universities, especially for undergraduate, they allow you to pay once, which is $100, and it's supposed to cover for 5 programs and 5 universities. 5 universities, and that is going to be covered with that $100.
That's very good.
So for Ontario, specifically for Ontario, so you can take advantage and apply to 5 universities in Ontario and just pay $100.
That's why I usually tell people, even if your dream, that's why even my dream is to come to America. But I didn't, while I was in Africa, I know my resources. I didn't plan to apply in American universities, because I know I don't have money. So my goal was to apply in Europe, because I'll take the one exam, go to Europe, apply most of the program. Once I'm there, I'll apply. I have money, I have whatever experience, I can apply to come to America. But it happened. Because
applying in Europe, there's no application.
There's no application. Right? You can apply even 50 if you want. You take just the exam, then you can apply.
All the countries in Europe?
Yeah, all the countries, they don't have application fee. Unless others, but maybe one university can say application fee, but 99.9% they don't have application fee. So you see, you take that advantage. So that's why I usually tell people, because of your resources, even if your dream is to America, go first of all to Teton Arm before you go to Madrid. You cannot just jump from Sangangongere village and just jump down to Stanford. While you haven't taken the exam, you haven't done whatever, you don't have application fee, you don't have the visa card, you don't have.
Oh, yeah. And you also told us some recommendation from, if you are an athlete, you need to add that. If you are a church leader, those recommendations from community, if you are a community leader,
yes, that's why
all those things they are going to add up.
That's why I usually tell you, like, you need to have the volunteering. What do you do beyond it? Because I'm usually telling people, someone says, my goal is to help my community. So if I ask you a question, what have you done to your community for the last 5 years? Yes, you are working. Working is just a job. You are going to work, you come back home. What do you do for the rest of the time? Have you even gone to teach Sunday school? Have you even gone to talk to the primary school kids to tell them the importance of studying? If you do nothing, that means you cannot convince me.
They need a proof for that. What proof do they need? Do they need to go to the chief or to the?
No, I mean just